It takes a man that has lived 1,000 years to understand a man that has only lived a single day. He teaches life is truly what you make it. Whether it's a week or the course of a lifespan, stand proud, dear black man, for a dying hope be not at stake yet. He says these invisible chains persist in blistering this here black skin, I insist. So brother, take care how you address me, lest you legally convince the masses that I plus you and yours are all classless and nothing but worthless souls, every she, every he. These chains, these invisible chains, are all around us. They are on us, they come before us. Encased in depredation, they abhor us. They are weighted crutches and homogeneous mass. A struggling brother kept down by another is certainly an undeniable and devious task. It takes a woman that has only lived 1,000 hours to understand a woman that has lived a millennia. She teaches a soul sisterhood is not one to be broken. Pass the word down the line. Forgo all that ego shine, as doing so will avoid you being labeled a token. She says invisible chains wrap around this delicate black throat. My truth to you I dare not quote. At times my voice they silence and stifle. My mahogany-colored skin fused with unscented estrogen. To some, make my efforts seem lax and trifle. These chains, these invisible chains, are burnt into our psyches. They are fortuitous, they travel in and through with us. Subconsciously, some have returned to the back of bus. It seems these chain links grow starker as our shade of brown grows darker. A sister whose skin is like that of charred sand. As at times, a woman whose worth is less than. Her body, on occasion, is used as a clothing label marker. It takes the soul of a slave who lived 3,000 months over, that's 3 times a grand, to understand the plights of this here woman and this here man. He says, why do you not take heed to what has become common creed? 'Tis your mind that creates these chains, and of your future they now take lead. I see things haven't changed much, many seem complacent and such. Those chains a hindrance will stop you where you stand. Now invisible, they haven't been mentally banned. Dear brother and sister of mine, my arduous task is certainly divine, but I must advise you of the devilish plot that's been planned. He says, growth in knowledge is what you need. Digest these ideas, I plead. Your body is simply a metaphorical and physical vessel. He says, strive to be bigger than your dreams. Realize you must go about it in teams, lest in your mind those chains will continue to nestle. It is fact that some would like for us to remain divided and in the dark, uneducated, unknowing, and hating one another. You know, like the times when this divide was by way of unconcealed branded mark, splitting father from son and daughter from mother. These chains, these invisible chains, are only seen by you. Ha! Look around. They break down without sound. Prosperity will indeed sever them. However, you must attain to live joyously within your hue. Check this out. He says, it took 1,000 years in a day to display what took 1,000 hours in a millennia to convey for 3 times 1,000 months to now scrub away the brainwash of an entire race subjugated through foul play. Let us digest that logic and rewind by way of instant replay. It took 1,000 years in a day to display what took 1,000 hours in a millennia to convey for 3 times 1,000 months to then scrub away the brainwash of an entire race subjugated through foul play. He closes with these chains, these invisible chains, architects of the oppressed mindset melee, will in time weaken, then crack, then fade where they lay, and maybe just maybe, within the next 1,000 minutes, we can begin that process inside of this very day. Thank you guys. I'm LaChocolateBox.